how to get ahead of 99% of people. You work hard, you read books, you watch videos, but nothing changes. You're still stuck in the same place while other people move ahead. Here's the truth. It's not about working harder. It's not about being smarter. It's about 3 simple principles that most people never learn. These principles won't make you rich overnight, but they will put you ahead of 99% of people who keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. Let's begin. Principle number 1. Stop improving your weaknesses. Focus only on your strengths. You've been told your whole life to work on your weaknesses and become well-rounded. That advice is keeping you stuck. Here's what nobody tells you. Average people try to be good at everything. Successful people become exceptional at one thing. There was a study at the University of Nebraska. They tracked 2 groups of students. Group A spent 80% of their time on weak subjects. Group B spent 80% on their strong subjects. After 1 semester, Group B had higher GPAs overall. Even their weak subjects improved slightly. Why? Because when you master something, you develop what psychologists call mastery confidence. This confidence bleeds into everything else. Think about your life right now. You're probably trying to force yourself to be good at things you hate. You see job postings requiring 10 different skills and think, I need to learn all of these, but you're exhausted and you're mediocre at everything. Here's the truth. Your weakness will never become your strength. At best, it becomes average, but your strength can become exceptional. You don't need to be good at everything. You need to be really good at one thing. Look at anyone successful in any field. They're not well-rounded. They're exceptional at one core skill and average at everything else. Steve Jobs couldn't code. Warren Buffett can't build a product. They focused on what they were naturally good at and let others handle the rest. So here's what you do. Write down 3 things you're naturally better at than most people. Not world-class, just better than average. Things that feel easier to you than to others. Now ask yourself honestly, are you spending most of your time on these things? If not, that's why you're stuck. You're playing a game you can't win instead of playing the game where you have an advantage. Stop trying to fix what's broken. Start building on what's working. Principle number 2. Surround yourself with people ahead of you, not beside you. Look around at your 5 closest friends. Are they where you want to be? Or are they stuck in the same place as you? If everyone around you is at your level, you'll stay at that level. There's a Harvard study by Nicholas Christakis. He found that if your friend becomes obese, your chances of becoming obese increase by 57%. If your friend's friend becomes obese, someone you've never even met, your chances still increase by 20%. Think about that. People 2 degrees away from you affect your behavior. Now apply this to everything. Income, health, mindset, work ethic. Your friends aren't bad people. But if all of you are complaining about the same things, money problems, bad jobs, no opportunities, you're keeping each other stuck. You sit around agreeing that the system is rigged, and people like us don't get those chances. Every time someone tries something new, the group pulls them back down. That'll never work. Who do you think you are? Just be realistic. Nudge, that's comfortable, but it's killing your potential. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. You can have all the motivation in the world. You can watch every motivational video. You can read every self-help book. But if you go home to people who think small, you'll think small too. When you're around people ahead of you, your standards change. Things that seemed impossible suddenly seem normal. Right now, making $100K per year might seem like a huge achievement to you. But if you spent time around people making $100K per month, that becomes your new baseline. Your brain starts asking, how can I do that? Instead of, is that even possible? And you can. You don't need rich friends. You need people who are just a few steps ahead. People who started where you are but kept moving forward. Here's what you do. Find one person who's doing a bit better than you in an area you want to improve. Not a celebrity, not a guru, just someone real who's a few steps ahead. Reach out, ask if you can buy them coffee and learn from them. Offer to help with something they're working on for free. Most people will say no or ignore you. That's fine. Keep reaching out. 1 or 2 will say yes. That's all you need to start. And here's the hard part. You might need to spend less time with people who are holding you back. That doesn't mean abandoning them. It means being honest about who's lifting you up and who's pulling you down. Principle number 3, build in public. You're waiting until you're ready, waiting until you're good enough, waiting until you have something impressive to show. You'll wait forever. Here's what successful people do differently. They start before they're ready. They share their journey while they're still figuring it out. And this creates 3 massive advantages. First, accountability. When you tell people what you're working on, you can't quit quietly. Right now, when you give up on something, nobody knows. It's easy to quit. But when other people are watching, suddenly you feel pressure to follow through. Second, feedback. When you share your work early, you find out what works before you waste months going in the wrong direction. You're probably hiding everything until it's perfect. But by the time you show people, you've wasted so much time on things nobody cares about. Third, opportunities. When you share what you're building, people notice. Jobs, clients, collaborations. They come to you because people saw what you're working on. There's a creator named Nathan Barry who built an email marketing company called ConvertKit. Before he built it, he shared the entire process publicly. Every step, every mistake. By the time he launched, he already had thousands of people following along. They became his first customers. But here's what you need to understand. Building in public doesn't mean only sharing wins. You think you need to wait until you have something impressive. You think people only care about success stories. You're wrong. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with struggle. When you share the messy middle, the failures, the mistakes, the "I have no idea if this will work" moments, that's when people actually pay attention. Nobody wants to see your highlight reel. They want to see how you got there. They want to know it's possible for them too. Here's the principle. Process is more interesting than results. Think about it. Would you rather watch a perfectly edited final product or a behind-the-scenes look at how it was made? The behind the scenes is always more interesting because it's real. Here's what you do. Pick one platform, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, doesn't matter. For the next 30 days, share one thing every day about what you're working on. Not fancy posts, just honest updates. Today, I'm learning how to edit videos. I tried this and it completely failed. Working on this project and have no idea if anyone will care. You'll feel like nobody's watching. You might get 0 likes at first. That's normal. Most people give up after a week because they don't see immediate results. But the right people will notice. Not today, not tomorrow, but over time, people who resonate with your journey will find you. And 6 months from now, you'll have a body of work. You'll have proof that you actually do things instead of just thinking about them. You'll have people who've been following along and now trust you, all because you started before you were ready.